This is Hank Filer. We are here at the varsity basketball game, getting ready for the St. Chris Collegiate game. As a loyal fan of the team, we are doing a blackout today. And once Arnold scores his first point, everyone will take off our red and wear our black because we are wearing black today. It will be a very exciting game here. And hopefully St. Chris could pull this one off because we will need this for our season. Hank Filer out.
Hello and welcome to today's varsity basketball game between the visiting Collegiate Cougars and your St. Christopher Saints. I'm Wes Featherstone on the call here with Henry Simrel.
Appreciate it, Wes.
Yeah, always a fun matchup when these two teams come to play. Saints played at Collegiate earlier in the season. Pretty low-scoring affair. The Saints were within 5 points for most of the game, but the Cougars pulled away late. The Saints student section is going crazy here. This is always, like I said, such a fun game to watch, and I'm definitely excited to see what the Saints bring tonight. Before the game, we were honoring.
Yeah, Collegiate's definitely well known for the immense talent they have on their roster, but the Saints gave them a good push last game, so it'll be interesting to see how that carries over to this one.
For the game, honoring senior Arnold Henderson, VCU Rams commit, only senior on the team, as that's Henderson guarding Watkins. Pass to Barron. Something interesting to note, Riley Wood in the starting lineup tonight after being injured for most of the season, but an immensely talented player coming to start for Coach Samuel Jones' team. Saints just 7-18 on the season, so definitely not their best season by any means. Cougars 14-9.
Yeah, but I mean, as I said, the Saints have shown that they're able to keep up, so we just can't let themselves get emotional if they get behind a little early, but I mean, here we see Saints recover the first board.
Robbie Barron misses his three, rebounded by Gil Williamson. Henderson's pass to Hendrick is picked off. Cody Patterson, the senior,
hopefully that's just the nerves. Hopefully that won't become a pattern for the game. Saints can't afford to turn over against this Cougars team.
Arnold Henderson, one of the best offensive players on this team, really knows how to distribute the ball. And like you said, if that becomes a pattern, then it's not going to bode well for the Saints. Hendrick on Watkins. Watkins drives inside. That shot, I think it was, not too close.
Foul was called. Looked like it might have been called a little early, though.
On Trent Hendrick, so the Cougars will get the ball at the baseline. Give me Barron to pass it in. Rounding out the starting lineup, like we mentioned, Hardy Wyatt and Brooks Moore alongside Watkins, Barron, and Patterson.
Nigel Green now comes in for Trent Hendricks.
Patterson trying to work on Wallace. So they're going to pass back to Moore. Barron 6'9", so the tallest player on the court right now. He's blocked by Gil Williamson.
Wow.
Gil Williamson's been doing that all season for the Saints. It doesn't matter how tall you are. He'll get up there and disrupt your shot. Hardy Wyatt pass out to Watkins, guarded by Henderson. Henderson and Watkins, both former travel team teammates. So they know each other pretty well as Watkins shoots a three, but it's too short, rebounded by Wood.
The Saints need to look to build a little momentum.
Wallace on the outside. Green cut inside, but Wallace couldn't find him. Wood driving in, pass out Williamson for three. Rattles out, rebounded by the Cougars. Patterson hands off to Watkins. Barron guarded by Wood. Barron. Looks like it was blocked again by Williamson. Henderson fast break, pull up for three. He's got it! Henderson starts the scoring here in Scott Gym with a pull-up three. And you can see him smile on the court. He loves it.
Every Saints fan's happy to get to take off their extra.
Barron tries,
extra
but
layer.
he is no Arnold Henderson. That's a brick. Watkins grabs the offensive rebound. Collegiate will call a timeout. So But not even 3 minutes into the game, Cougars want to stop the clock. We apologize for the camera showing up on screen. It's William McDermott operating the camera tonight. Aiden Fitzgerald on CPU. So like I mentioned, last time these two teams met, it was at Collegiate. Pretty low-scoring affair. Collegiate is known for their defensive prowess. Saints couldn't score too much either. Like I said, the Cougars have pulled away late. Sure, the Saints hope to flip the script here. It'll be Collegiate ball. Barron in the backcourt. Pass inside to Patterson. Looks like, no. So that will be a turnover. Barron passed it for Patterson, but Patterson couldn't get his hands on it.
Yeah, Collegiate just can't seem to handle the ball.
Henderson guarded by Moore. Pass to Wood inside. Wood driving. His shot won't go. Rebounded by Wood. Puts it back up. That won't go either.
No foul called either.
And they're going to say it stays with the Saints. Apologize if it's a little tough to see. There's so many people packed in Scott Gym here tonight. Stolen by the Cougars. They had a 2-on-1 there, but couldn't convert.
A great job by the Saints getting back and in front, not allowing them to convert on that fast break.
Barron guarded by Green. Tries to put a shot up.
Foul called on that for Green.
Getting lots of protests from Hamill Jones. And they gave him a technical. They gave Coach Jones a technical for walking onto the court. It's not often that you get a technical for walking onto the court this early in the game. Barron misses his first free throw. He's cold tonight. He can't hit a shot. Makes a second. Cougars will get the ball back. I think it's pretty odd how they gave Coach Jones a technical this early in the game for that. Something you see so common in basketball.
I mean, he did come out pretty far, but I think that's an important principle of the Saints team this year is really how their attitude is going to carry how they play. I mean, when they get in streaks, it's hard to stop them, but when they mess up, have a bad play or something, and they really let their emotions get control over them, which happens probably more than it should. I mean, the effects are easily visible.
Definitely. Barron hits his free throw. Bringing it to a 1-point game. Ref's going to discuss something now. Hendrick will check in for Wallace. I don't know what they're discussing. What? They're letting him shoot more. I have no idea what's going on right now, and frankly, neither do the refs. I mean, what? I am thoroughly confused. It seems like no one else here has an idea of what's going on, including the referees. So Robbie Barron will get to shoot more free throws for something.
The last free throw shot is void. There are 2 shots remaining for Collegiate.
Okay, so they're going to take away that last free throw shot and let him shoot more. Hits this one. Hits the second. So now
all that Saints and Collegiate are tied up 3-3.
Yeah, that took like 5 minutes for that. Really shouldn't have. Shouldn't have taken place in the first place. Anyway, Cougars will get the ball back. Watkins guarded by Henderson. Pass to Moore. Patterson guarded by Williamson. And they're going to call another offensive foul on the Saints. I mean, these refs are not afraid to blow their whistle so early in the game.
Is that the second on Nigel Green?
I believe that was on Riley Wood.
Okay.
The Cougars will get the ball again. Pass inside Patterson. And they're going to call that a foul. So Patterson will go to the line.
Saints have got to be careful. Already have five fouls in the half.
Yeah, kind of surprising. I mean, only 5 minutes into the game. Patterson hits both his. The Saints will finally get a turn. Colson will check in. As well as Mac McDonald, sophomore. Nigel Green. Williamson. Nigel Green.
They're putting Robbie Barron on Arnold Henderson. I feel like that's an interesting matchup.
And they're going to call that a double. I mean, I'm not even. I'm at a loss for words with how the officiating has gone only 5 minutes into the game. I mean, I hate to be that guy, but like, this is kind of absurd. Better go both ways. Watkins passes to Barron. Handoff back to Watkins. Barron pulls up for three. That one misses. Rebounded by Hendrick.
Saints just have to stay composed, execute their offense. Can't have any more turnovers.
Andre Green, the freshman, has checked into the game as well. He'll get the ball here. Henderson with it up top. Screen by Hendrick. Henderson for three. Yep. Oh, they're going to tee him up?
Whoa. Unbelievable.
What is this? What is this? What is wrong with you?
Sorry for the little interruption, but the referee he gave Arnold Henderson a technical for celebrating a three-pointer. This is absurd. Barron misses his first free throw. I can't believe this. Not allowed to have fun anymore. I I mean, I've never seen anything like this. We're not even done with the first quarter. I mean, I'm speechless. Barron hits all of his free throws. The game is 8-6 in favor of the Cougars. This is...
So in case you missed that, Arnold Henderson was given a technical foul for doing a archer motion with his arms after draining a three.
Yeah, he celebrated a three-pointer, and they gave him a technical foul for it.
Pretty mildly, too. He wasn't really being exuberant.
Not at all. I mean, I've never seen anything like this in any level of basketball. This is absurd. If they take a timeout, we'll take one with them. We're back after the timeout. I mean, if this is how the game is going to go, 2 early technicals for some pretty questionable things. Let me rephrase that, extremely questionable things. Then
Seems like the Saints have already fallen out of favor with the refs, which never
definitely.
good.
Watkins pass to McDonald.
Pull up.
That one's good. That was Quentin Tolson, the freshman. So Cougars up by 4 now and already in the bonus. Wallace, his shot won't go. Rebounded by Patterson. McDonald.
It's important to know that the Cougars are now in bonus. Any foul made against them, it's not a shooting foul, it will be a 1-1.
And that's going to be an and one for Patterson.
That was taunting.
That was what?
Taunting too.
Maybe. I mean, if they're going to call Arnold Henderson for taunting with that three-point celebration, they better start calling the student section. I mean, where do you draw the line? Patterson misses his free throw. Hendrick at the elbow, pass to Jimerson. We haven't seen much of Jimerson all night. Kavanis Henderson for 2, won't go, hits the backboard. It's Watkins inside, pass for Patterson. Out for McDonald, 3, nope. Rebounded by Jimerson, fast break now. And they're finally, that's the first foul called on Collegiate tonight. So the Saints will get the ball at the baseline here. Andre Green to pass the ball in. Finds Hendrick. Kavanis back out to Henderson. Henderson, nice move there. Won't go. Rebounded by Robbie Baran.
I don't think that's the shot the Saints won.
Yeah, probably not. Under a minute left in the first quarter. It's Quinn Timmerman with the ball. Guarded by Kavanis.
Kavanis has to be careful not to foul.
Baran, that's out. Will be Saints ball. Philip Lopez Duncan, the junior, will check in for the Cougars.
With 39 seconds left in the quarter. Saints are down by 6.
Already an 8-1 foul differential. Hendrick up top. Finds Henderson. Timerson trying to cut. Finds Kavanis on the outside. Kavanis is going to pass back out to Henderson. Henderson driving. Floater, no good. Rebounded by the Cougars. Timmerman now. Lopez Duncan pass to Watkins.
Oh,
Yes. Call that a travel. Just 3 seconds left. Oh, Henderson. It's Hendrick. Oh, buzzer beater. He got it. Hendrick with the off-balance layup there. Puts it in at the buzzer to make it a 4-point game. Questionable officiating so far, but we'll see what the second quarter has in store for us. We'll be right back with you. Back for the start of the second quarter. Henderson. It's Michael Green by the elbow. Andre Green. Pull up, no. Rebounded by Baran. Stolen by Nigel Green. Kavanis inside Hendrick. That looks like a foul. It'll be an and one. So he'll get the chance to make it a 1-point game.
Great move there, not shying away from contact at all, actually looking into it.
Hey, McDermott. It's frozen. Sinks the free throw. It'll be a 1-point game. We apologize if the screen is frozen. We'll keep you updated. Baran driving, pass out to McDonald. McDonald for three. Hits it. Now if he celebrates, are they not going to tee him up? I'm going to be livid about that for the rest of the game.
That's from Nico Scalano. Trent Hendricks, top. Into Nigel at the front.
Shot won't go. Rebounded by the Cougars. Almost stolen by Green. Baran driving, guarded by Kovanis. Big height difference inside McDonald. Takes Hendrick mix and put it in. So a 6-point lead for the Cougars.
Arnold Henderson bringing the ball down. Cuts inside.
Henderson's floater doesn't go. Rebounded by Andre Green. Blocked by Baran. The Saints will get the ball. Riley Wood and Walker Wallace will check in for the Saints.
For Trent Hendricks and
Just do radio, we'll restart it at the back.
Nico Scalano.
It's not gonna work.
Collegiate calls a timeout. We'll be back after the timeout. We're back. Again, we apologize for the camera being frozen. We're going to restart it at halftime and get you back up to speed. So Saints ball. Riley Wood pass inside for Andre Green. And Henderson gets it up top. Andre Green on the outside. Walker Wallace. Up top, guarded by Baran. Pass inside, Gil Williamson. Little spin. Got the little sky hook there.
Great fadeaway shot by Gil Williamson.
Cuts the lead to 4 for the Cougars. McDonald on the outside. Baran up top, guarded by Riley Wood. Screen by McDonald. Almost loses it, but gets back on top of it. McDonald will pass back to Baran. Baran driving inside. Stolen by Arnold Henderson. Fast break now. Henderson trying to find somebody. I don't know how that wasn't called a foul. Williamson tries to put it back up and it's blocked. Saints will keep possession.
Saints not getting the calls they need. It's unfortunate.
17-13 Cougars right now. Riley Wood to inbound it. Finds Gil Williamson by the block. Williamson spins. Won't go.
As the lip rolls out. Goes to the line for 2.
Foul on number 15, Patterson. Williamson trying to make this just a 2-point game. Saints is first. The second rattles out, rebounded by the Cougars. So 14-13. McDonald guarded by Wood up top. McDonald driving in. Pass out. back to McDonald. It's Tolson up top now, guarded by Williamson. Jackson Watkins now guarded by Henderson. Pass back to Tolson. Cougars just passing around the outside. Now stolen by Walker Wallace. Slams it in! What a play by Wallace.
Wow.
You love to see that. Only a 1-point deficit for the Saints now after the Walker Wallace steal and slam dunk. Watkins now.
And that's definitely the boost to morale the Saints need.
Watkins finds Moore on the outside. Moore guarded by Green. It's Tolson. Finds McDonald. McDonald trying to make something happen. Pass inside Tolson. Did a good job finding Moore, but I call that, I believe, a travel. So it'll be Saints ball. Henderson finds Green. Green pass outside Walker Wallace. Takes the three. Pass to Henderson up top. Screen by Wallace. Henderson three. No. Rebounded. They're going to call it a jump ball, so it'll be Cougars ball. Wood got on top of it, but Hardy Wyatt got in there too. So Watkins will inbound to McDonald. McDonald guarded by Andre Green. Durant, for the most part, besides some free throws, has been pretty shut down this game. Watkins pass back to Duran. Duran driving inside now. His shot is blocked again by Gil Williamson. That's three. Walker Wallace in the corner fakes a three inside Williamson. Little spin. He got it. Saints have the lead now.
Gil Williamson is having an amazing game so far.
Something to note, the Cougars student section is dead silent now. Love to see it. Timmerman has the ball, pass to Watkins. Watkins driving inside, passes right out of bounds. It'll be Saints ball. Little miscommunication there, just chucks it right out of bounds. Walker Wallace to inbound. Henderson taking it up the court. Henderson finds Wood. Andre Green. Travel called on him. So it'll be Cougars ball. Again, not sure what's happening. Ref blowing a whistle for something. It's the same referee. Trying to get people to move out of the way of the baseline. Hardy Wyatt will check out. Cougars ball now. McDonald will take it up. Watkins. Oh, almost stolen by Wallace. Wallace guarding Baran. McDonald driving inside, little floater. Hits it. So Cougars back in front now. Pass is stolen by Baran. Oh, almost stolen by Green. Donald with it now, guarded by Nigel Green. Watkins, I believe they're going to call that a foul on Andre Green. Now Walker Wallace.
Sylvanas and Jimerson subbing.
So Watkins is shooting 2 now. First one. Excuse me, it was a 1-and-1. Misses his first one. So Henderson has the ball now. Gets a screen from Williamson. That backs off. Kavanis, guarded by Watkins. Finds Nigel Green up top. Nigel Green pass back to Arnold Henderson. Henderson underneath the basket, passes to Williamson, who's fouled. So Williamson will go to the line. Williamson makes his first. So tie game now. So Timmerman and Tolson check in for the Cougars. The second is good. So Watkins will take it up now. McDonald gives it right back to Watkins. Cross court a little bit for McDonald. McDonald trying to lose Kavanis, spins. Looks like a travel to me. They're not going to call it. He's going to put it in. Just over a minute left. Cougars lead by 1. Henderson, I believe he'll get the foul there. Fouls on Quinn Timmerman. Brady Wyatt will check in for Jackson Watkins. Henderson now. From this match, guarded by Tolson. He's got some good height on him. Kavanis, the freshman, pass back to Henderson. Nigel Green trying to tell Jimerson to cut. Kavanis back to Henderson. Kavanis driving inside. Baseline jumper blocked. The Cougars will have the ball, just over 20 seconds left. Up by 1. Durant might just hold it here. Trying to get the last shot. Oh, McDonald wide open for 3. Hits it. Yeah, you can't leave him open. Henderson, his heave is no good. I just want to address something before we sign off. You're not gonna let Arnold Henderson celebrate a 3. Instead, you're gonna give him a tech. Any other time someone else does it, it's okay. I don't know. Something that confused me. Anyway, Cougars up by 4 to start the half. We'll be back with you.
dad has the same walk as
Max Mason and his parents, Steven and Alina. LB Alejandro and his parents, Buddy and Tracy.
We're back for the start of the second half. Saints get the ball to start out down by 4. Our camera issues have been resolved, so everything should be better, and we're going to call that travel on Riley Wood. That was fast. Getting right back into it. So that's McDonald, guarded by Williamson. Finds Baran up top, guarded by Riley Wood. Baran, like I said earlier, been shut down most of the game despite being probably their best player. A 3 by Moore is too short. Goes out, it'll be Saints ball. Henderson finds Wood. Pass back to Henderson, back to Wood. Walker Wallace in the corner now. Pass to Hendrick. Hendrick driving inside. Wallace in the corner 3. No, too short. Rebounded by Collegiate. Stolen away by Walker Wallace. Both Williamson and Wood went for that rebound. Henderson has the ball now. Henderson 3. No. Walker Wallace putback is good, and the foul. He'll go to the line to make this a 1-point game. Barron with his second foul of the game. Not totally sure if Barron has any points outside of those free throws where he hit in the first quarter. Patterson with it. Took it out for the Cougars. Turman. Watkins, guarded by Henderson. Barron on the baseline. Almost stolen by Williamson. Tipped and hit it. Collegiate fan, but he's all right. Watkins to inbound it. Pass to Barron under the basket, puts it in. Collegiate extends their lead to 3. Gil Williamson playing in the middle. Andre Green, Trent Hendrick, Walker Wallace, and Arnold Henderson on the outside. Wallace in the corner, drives right. Finds Henderson in the corner, fakes a 3. Not sure what was just called, but it's a foul on Tolson. It's his first of the game. Andre Green to inbound now. Tries to find Williamson, but it's taken away by Watkins. Not the best pass. Williamson was trying to go inside. Green tried to find him outside. Watkins passes stolen by Walker Wallace. A little bit too far for Barron. I don't know where the foul call is there, but they'll get it now. It's Quentin Tolson, back-to-back fouls. Green to inbound again for the Saints. Finds Hendrick. Wallace in the corner, fakes the 3. Henderson driving. Little elbow jumper won't fall. It'll be Baran to take it up. Timmerman guarded by Andre Green. That's clear foul on Green. Not sure what he was trying to do there. McDonald guarded by Henderson. A lot of cuts from Collegiate. Brand tries to drive inside. Air ball there. Saved by Andre Green. Wallace makes the 3 drives inside. Tries to put it up, but it's rebounded by McDonald. Foul on Nigel Green, I believe. So we really seen nothing on offense tonight from Robbie Brand. It's been totally shut down.
Official timeout.
Gabe Jimerson's going to check in now. Comes in for Hendrick. Still haven't seen Henderson leave the game, which we rarely do. On to Patterson on the other side of the court. Brand guarded by Wallace. Trying to find Colson inside. I'll pass back out. McDonald tries to spin away from Green. Patterson almost loses it there. Getting boring chants from the Saints crowd now. Brand trying to post up. Patterson for 3. Won't go. Rebounded by Henderson. Henderson pass across court. Andre Green. Andre Green driving in. Nice move, but blocked by Brand. That was an athletic play. Nigel Green will foul McDonald. Andre Green was hanging his head in disappointment over there by the baseline after being blocked by Baran. Just didn't seem to realize that ball didn't go out of bounds. Baran driving inside on Jimerson. Go off balance, layup, and he puts it in. Collegiate calls a timeout immediately after. 3:28 left. Cougars 28, Saints 23. We'll be back with you after the timeout. I'd like to give a special shout out to my co-commentator Henry Simrel. Really wanted to go hang out in the student section, so I guess it's just me for the rest of the game. I'll do my best. Hope you're enjoying yourself out there, Henry. We're back after the timeout, or I'm back rather, after the timeout. Don't stop believing, blaring through the speakers here. Saints better not stop believing that they found themselves in a little rut to start the second half. Not a whole lot of scoring. Only 3 points since the break. So Nigel Green will take it up. Henderson being guarded closely by Timmerman. Nigel Green. Jimerson driving in the baseline. Pass back out to Green. It's going to be a reach-in foul. It will be on Tolson.
24, Quentin Dawson.
Green to inbound. High pass for Jimerson, but he gets a hold of it. Guarded by Barron. Henderson. Driving to his left. Timmerman clapping it up. Stolen by Tolson. Timmerman gets on top of it. Watkins, Timmerman on the outside. Arnold claps. Timmerman passes it out. Watkins for three. Won't go. Rebounded by Henderson. Fast break now. Andre Green, guarded by Timmerman. Blocked again by Robbie Barron. I mean, this kid's a defensive monster. Watkins, easy layup. Saints down by 7 now. Andre Green under the basket. Gets the and one. Andre Green will try to put this free throw in to make it a 4-point game.
One shot.
Donald and Melvin will check in for the Cougars. Free throw. Won't fall, rebounded by Barron. That's McDonald guarded by Andre Green. Donald trying to drive into his right. Going back out now. Timmerman. Punch Patterson. Inside for Bryant, guarded by Jimerson. Barron gonna get the foul there. It goes on Trent Hendrick.
Number 25, Gabe Jimerson.
It's a pretty exciting game so far from the Saints and Cougars. What do you think, Henry? Oh, I forgot. Henry Simmerl has abandoned me. Back after the short break, Bram will shoot his free throws here. First one doesn't go in. Second one's good too. Henderson to take it up. And Andre Green on the other side. Cross court for Jimerson. That was dangerous. And picked back up by Jimerson. Another dangerous pass inside to Nigel Green. Difficult layup, but he puts it in. Melvin's shot is no good. He gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Andre Green, nice move, driving inside, and one. We're getting some momentum now. 44 seconds left in the third. Williamson and Wallace will check in for the Saints. Green's free throw is no good. So still a 4-point lead for the Cougars. Timmerman now being guarded by Williamson. McDonald outside, guarded by Green. Ooh, Nigel Green tried to strip it there. That was close. It's interesting how they're putting Williamson on Timmerman instead of going with Henderson. Oh, yeah, Arnold Henderson just runs into Robbie Brand. That's going to draw the foul. Watkins driving inside. Melvin's shot way over the basket. We're into the third quarter. Saints still down 4 as the air ball change rain now in Scottsdale. We'll be back with you for the start of the fourth quarter. Back for the start of the fourth. Wes Featherstone still here. We have a new announcer, William McDermott, in the absence of Henry Simmerl, who seems to have just disappeared on us. Uncool, Henry.
Yeah, very. I mean, I'm doing camera as well, so
yeah, we're
double duty.
We're short-staffed now.
So, been a pretty good game so far. Had some questionable calls in the first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
I believe Collegiate has over 10 points off free throws.
Yeah, I think Robbie Baran's only points are coming off those free throws.
Yeah, Walker Wallace is doing a great job of locking him up.
So Watkins, McDonald with it now. Guarded by, tipped by Nigel Green, but Watkins back for McDonald. McDonald pulls up for 3, and it goes.
Yeah, you can tell that one was in. The moment he shot it.
Make sure not to celebrate, because he'll give you a tech. Oh, wait, no, he won't. You're not Arnold. So Henderson outside now. Henderson guarded by McDonald. Pass to Wallace.
Nice shot.
He hit it.
Great shot from Walker Wallace there on the elbow.
So we haven't seen a lot of scoring from the Saints guards here tonight. It's been the big men doing a bulk of the scoring. Patterson's shot somehow goes in.
Yeah, it was a crazy shot. Nice shot contest from Williamson, and Andre Green jumped a little early there, but still good shot contest. Tough shot to make.
Henderson out to Williamson. Nothing but net. Walker Wallace tries to get on top of it, put it back up. Going to call a travel on Jackson Watkins.
Great recovery there from Wallace and Williamson, just fighting for the ball till the whistle was blown. So going into this timeout here, Saints are down 7 with 6:57 left. Interesting down the stretch.
Back after the timeout, Henderson up top. Henderson driving in. Little jumper rattles in. So it's a 3-point game now. And that foul's going to go on Wallace.
Yeah, it could have been a steal there after the deflection, but Wallace couldn't get there in time.
Excuse me, still going to be a 5-point game.
It's going to be interesting that stretch here. Saints need to start scoring some points. Haven't put a lot up on the board. Have been playing pretty good defense, though.
Watkins. That's to Barron. Still guarded by Wollaston. Just a phenomenal job. McDonald's wide open for 3. That one rolls out. Rebounded by Tolson. Watkins now for 3. No. And rebounded by Barron.
Yeah, it was a clear foul there. Saints just got a rebound there. I mean, I'm not quite sure what happened. Miscommunication on defense, leading McDonald wide open for 3 in the corner. And then another 3-point shot attempt. Luckily, both were missed, but it's going to be Barron at the line.
So again, like we mentioned, Barron's only points have come off free throws tonight. First one doesn't go.
Yeah, Barron's had a rough night shooting from the line today, Wes.
Definitely. Second one goes in.
So, Collegiate up 6. The Saints just 6:11 left. Saints haven't shot the ball from range really well today. 2 threes, which were in the first quarter. First 2 buckets of the game for the Saints, both from Arnold Henderson.
Yeah. We've seen the officiating get a whole lot better from the first quarter, too.
Yeah.
Angel Green now. Guarded by McDonald. Angel Green finds a hole. Oh, nice pass to Williamson. Gets the foul. Nice little touch pass there from Nigel Green to find Gil Williamson. We'll get a high five for that.
Yeah, Williamson coming off a game against Stab on Tuesday where he had career high 15 points, led the team in points, and playing pretty well here.
Saints in the bonus now. Williamson's first shot is a bit too short.
Can't be missing 3 points there.
Cameraman will check out. Second one doesn't go either. Not often you see him miss both.
Yeah, Williamson's a pretty good free throw shooter as well.
So McDonald now. Cramped up by Henderson. That's Watkins guarded by Andre Green. Green and Henderson switch men.
Went off Hendrick's foot. Surprised there wasn't a kick ball called there. Saints ball. Green pulls up in the free throw line, no good.
Williamson will get the foul there. Yeah, you got to convert on that fast break. Andre Green just pulling up from the free throw line. Probably not the best move. It worked out in the end.
It's going to be 5 fouls, I believe, on Collegiate players. So
Tolson.
Yeah, so he's going to be out of there for the last 5 minutes, 25 seconds of the game, and discussion going on from referee and Collegiate coach.
He's been playing a lot too, so a loss for the Cougars.
So Collegiate's going to be down a man here. Down a starter too. Yeah, it's Ben Melvin checks into the game.
So Williamson to shoot his free throws now. This one's good.
I mean, in my opinion, the free throws for this game has been could swing it either way. Say the Saints got the calls that Collegiate did in the first half and first quarter, I think Saints would be up 5 instead of Collegiate up 5 right now.
Yeah, definitely.
And Williamson going 1 for 4 from the line this quarter.
Rebounded by Patterson. It's going to be Brad taking it up, guarded by Williamson. Donald trying to find a man. Finds Melvin, who passes right back to McDonald.
Looks to me like Collegiate wants to burn as much time as possible here.
They've run kind of a slow offense all game. I mean, like we said so many times, the vast majority of their points have come off free throws. Brand's trying to drive in now.
There's another foul call and going to be bad head of the line.
You got to stop fouling, Brand. Fouls on Nigel Green. I believe it's going to be a Cougars timeout now. So we'll be back with you after the timeout. Back after the timeout. Brand shoot his free throws. Hits his first. Second will go. So Henderson will take it up now for the Saints. Down 7. I believe their biggest deficit of the game. Henderson floater. No, rebounded by Williamson. The putback won't go. Rebounded by Collegiate now.
Saints really needed some points there. Time's running out for them to score. Missing a lot of opportunities.
So Watkins on the outside. There's Melvin. Melvin hasn't really been that big of a factor this game.
No, coming off the bench. I believe he has 2 points.
And if you take away all the fouls, given to Baran, I think he'd be scoreless. And Melvin was fouled by Hendrick.
Yeah, Collegiate's in the double bonus here, so Melvin's going to be headed to the line.
I don't think it's a double bonus yet.
I mean, they have 9 fouls.
I apologize. Zimmerman, some tough defense on Henderson. Melvin's free throw. Won't.
I believe it was a 1-on-1. You were right. Collegiate just wasn't playing on the block.
So Green is fouled there by Robbie Barron. His 4th foul of the game. And if he gets one more, he's out of here, and that's huge for the Saints.
Yeah. There's a lot of time left, 4 minutes. These free throws are huge, though.
Despite his offense being pretty lackluster tonight, he's still a major factor as he will check out now.
Yeah.
No, he won't. He'll go talk to his coach. Green's first free throw is good. Zimmerman will come out for McDonald. Hendrick will come in for Wallace.
Interesting, Hendrick going in for Wallace here.
Yeah.
Wallace been playing great on Barron on the defensive end tonight.
I think Williamson's done a pretty good job of guarding Barron too. So maybe that's what Coach Jones wants to do.
So Green makes both. Big free throws. Saints cut the lead to 5.
Nigel Green, no shortage of big free throws in his Saints career. Seems to always hit the clutch free throws. So Patterson and Hendricks is going to go into foul.
Yeah, so intentional foul there.
Henderson came off for a second, ready to check back in.
They're not shooting well from the line tonight. Either team's really.
Patterson hits his first. So yeah, Wallace will come back in for Hendrick.
I believe they just wanted Hendrick in so he could give a foul so Wallace wouldn't have to.
Yeah. Patterson's second shot bounces off the rim. Henderson trying to find somebody. Finds Andre Green. Finds Nigel Green. Nigel Green pass outside. Andre Green 3. No, a little bit short. Rebounded by McDonald. McDonald now guarded by Wallace.
Time winding down here. 3 minutes left.
It looks like they're just going to try and drain time off the clock. Timmerman. Oh, it's going to call a travel.
Going to be a travel call. Saints would have had a fast break, but going to be a turnover.
The ball went right into Nigel Green's hands there.
Yeah.
Again, Barron was back, ready. So we don't know how well that would have gone.
Yeah, I mean, it could have drawn a foul, too. That would have been good. But, so it's going to be Saints ball. 3 minutes left. Down 6.
Andre Green again, guarded by Watkins. Let's go, Williamson. Nigel Green. They're going to call that a...
They're going to call a push on the perimeter there on McDonald.
Okay. That's McDonald's first foul. Both teams in the double bonus now. Nigel Green now to shoot. His first one doesn't go.
Yeah, Saints have really struggled shooting from the line today.
Riley Wood will check in for Walker Wallace. Melvin will come in for Moore. Nigel Green hits his second though. It'll be a 5-point game. Kavanis will come in. Henderson's sitting, so I believe the Saints are going to try and foul again here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Kavanis was to do. Now, do you like that strategy?
I mean, I feel like it's a little early.
Yeah.
But Collegiate's not shooting very well from the line tonight, and number 15 is the guy you want on the line. That's going to be Cody Patterson.
Patterson hits his first. Yeah, I agree with you. I think 2:44 or 2:43 left on the clock. Might be a little bit too early for this fouling strategy, but you know. Patterson to shoot his second. Extending the lead, hits both of them. Timmerman will come back in for McDonald. Wallace will come back in for Wood. Coach Jones decides he wants to use the strategy the rest of the game. It's going to be a pretty long one. Andre Green. Walker Wallace fakes the three. Looks a little bit open there. He might have shot that. Williamson. Wallace. Corner three. Too short. Rebounded by Watkins.
Yeah, I think he passed up on the first
Oh,
opportunity.
tipped. Oh, but Timmerman gets on top of it. Williamson almost got it. Not quite sure. I believe there was a timeout called.
Yeah, by Collegiate there. Saints down 7 again, 2:15 left.
We'll be back after the timeout. We're back after the Cougars timeout. It'll be Cougars ball. Donald guarded by Andre Green. It'll be Barron.
2 minutes left here.
Foul called on Andre Green. So McDonald will go to the line to shoot two. First shot won't go.
How about that?
The second one goes in. Cameraman will check back in.
He's going to need some points here. They're desperate.
Yeah, 8-point deficit, just under 2 minutes left. Andre Green, good shot. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Andre Green over the Cougars ball. Patterson. Ball's going to roll out and stay with the Cougars.
Not quite sure about that call at all.
Yeah. I mean, the officiating all game has been, and that's just poor defense, but McDonald just bounces it out of bounds. That was bad. The Saints called a break there. I mean, McDonald was wide open.
Yeah, that would have been an easy layup.
So Green for 3 now.
Wow. Saints really struggling to tune the ball tonight.
Too far right. And pass back to Watkins. Yeah, looks like they're just going to try and run the clock out now.
Tie up and timeout Collegiate. Well, Wes, I mean, going in this last minute, Saints down 8. I mean, what can they do, really?
Not much you can do. I don't know. I mean, not the best defense played by the Saints in this second half. And also just bad shooting all night. I mean, I guess that was their fate was kind of their fate was kind of sealed.
Yeah, I mean, they shot really well against Zab from inside, but I mean, yeah, it'll be interesting this last minute. I mean, this game does decide seedings for Prep League tournament next week.
So I wanted to mention the Prep League tournament coming up. We will be streaming every game, no matter where the Saints play.
Because semifinals and finals are going to be hosted here.
Watkins fouled by Henderson. And I guess that's your best option at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they started the fouling a bit too early, but it gave them a chance, and Saints just couldn't knock down shots down the stretch.
Watkins' shot will go. Watkins for his second. Too short, rebounded by Williamson. Double teaming Henderson. Henderson tries to go inside anyway. That one's gonna go with the Cougars somehow.
I'm not quite sure about that call.
I mean, I'm not quite sure about a majority of the calls.
Just been really unfortunate tonight. Saints just not getting the 50-50 balls or the calls.
No foul there in there. I mean, I still want to bring up how in the first quarter, Arnold Henderson was given a technical foul for celebrating a three-pointer.
I mean, all he did was the arrow.
Yeah, I mean, I said before, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't. Normally, they give a warning too before if they're going to call something like that. That was just straight off the rip.
Yeah. Not even into the first quarter yet. I'm not saying there's a conspiracy, but you tell me. So Barron hits 2 more free throws. Again, been its only way of scoring tonight. Saints down by 11 now. Green. Not a good shot. That one's stolen by Green now. Green slams it in. Wow. Did not expect that. Saints going to call a quick timeout after that. Saints still down by 9.
Yeah.
That was nice to see. Shows that there's still life in this team.
So Wes, going into next week and the Prep League tournament, Saints are most likely going to be facing either Fork Union on the road or Woodbury on the road. Going into those matchups, you think what can we see?
I mean, Fork Union on the road. I thought Fork Union was a lower seed than we were.
Saints just lost to Fork Union last week. Fork Union actually has a pretty good record in the Prep League.
Oh, it's their prep. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I was mistaken. I was going off their overall record.
Yeah.
I think, I know the Saints have a better overall record
Yeah.
than Fork Union, but not in the Prep League now. Collegiate Prep League record 7-3 on the year. So they're going to be one of the top seeds. So both 2 faraway games for the Saints. Obviously just going to hope for some upsets.
Yeah, and then, I mean, if that is an upset, they get to play at home in the semifinals. So Walker Wallace with the steal puts it up with the foul. Shot no good. He'll be headed to the line.
Who's that on? It was on Jackson Watkins.
Watkins, yes.
Kind of surprising.
Not on Barron.
First foul of the game.
Yeah, it's been
so
in
much
there.
the refs have been blowing the whistle.
First shot made by Wallace. Williamson coming into the game for Nigel Green. And Ben Melvin also coming into the game for Collegiate. I mean, but yeah, Saints have had a down year this year, Wes, and I'm looking forward to next year, though. They've got a lot of good young guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Gil Williamson, one of them, and Walker Wallace, both really worth mentioning. Those are studs this year.
Barron trapped in the corner. I'm not sure how the official on the baseline can make that call when they're all the way on the other side of the court and trapped, but it is what it is. It didn't look like a foul to me.
So Barron to go to the line yet again. Again, just want to reiterate, his only way of scoring doesn't make that one.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the stats and seeing how many free throw attempts Collegiate has.
Oh, yeah. It's impressive when you think about it.
It almost is, just being able to draw the foul. Yeah, Barron makes the second.
Not being able to score other than that, that's what's not impressive.
I'd say they've made around 20 free throws. I'd say 20
higher
at their
than
points.
20.
You think so?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Maybe like 25.
25 sounds about right. Just 20 seconds left, down by 9. Henderson, pull up 3. He got it. Saints no timeouts, so he's got to foul Barron here.
Yeah, so foul Barron again. Nice shot from Henderson. He's all 3 of the Saints threes on his senior day. Hard way to go out for him in his last home game.
Yeah, Saints not even really a big not even a big three-point shooting team.
Yeah, they struggled against Stab shooting from the perimeter, 1 for 10, and of course the 3 was from Gil Williamson, but struggling again today. Saints are hot and cold this season from beyond the line.
Barron misses that. The second one now. Won't go either. Saints got to hurry it up now. Jimerson decides to go inside.
There'll be a goaltend there. So lead is 5 with 5 seconds. 4 with 4 seconds. 5 seconds.
Nice little comeback here.
I know. I mean, if they get a steal here, get a quick 3. It's not over yet.
Oh, yeah. Just got to foul him quick.
Late whistle there.
Yeah.
Taking off second and a half, excuse me, off the clock, but there'll be McDonald at the line.
I feel like in this tight of a situation, you got to be on that whistle ready to go.
Yeah. It's almost as if they didn't even have it in their mouths.
McDonald hits it.
Yeah, McDonald's a great shooter. I remember playing against him in 8th grade B-team basketball. I had to lock him up for the one time.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I believe he scored 0 points. As Arnold Henderson checking out. It'll be his final game at home here as a Saint.
Donald hits his second. So it looks like it'll be game for the Saints.
Hard way to go out if you're Henderson, lone senior on the team. Put his hard sweat and tears into St. Chris basketball as Sinatra Green's shot is off the mark.
Final score, Collegiate 51, Saints 45. Can't help but think that first quarter really did it for the Saints.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Saints had gotten the calls, the questionable calls that Collegiate had gotten.
We saw you sitting down there. What do you mean?
Again, like to give a special thanks to our crew tonight, Aiden Fitzgerald and William McDermott. Again, not Henry Simrel, who has abandoned us. Signing off, good night.